Hey everyone, it's Stella Grizont, and I've stepped out and I'm outside of the house for the first time in many days. Unfortunately, or whatever, Lenore has the flu, so actually I feel it's quite fortunate given what's going on. I was relieved to know that she had just the flu. We didn't know for many days, and I was getting kind of worried. And also stressed out just going in and out of doctors' offices and being paranoid about every surface we were touching. But we learned that she has the flu and she's getting better, so I'm very thankful for that. That said, it's been really rough trying to balance the working from home thing, and especially if you're two parents working from home with a child, especially a young child, and in my case, one that really needed a lot of care this week. I'm frazzled. I'm feeling fried, and I've been keeping to most of the advice I gave in my other video, how to stay sane working from home. But I think one thing that I didn't mention is the importance of being willing to throw all that advice out the window and just have some self-compassion, because God forbid if anyone gets sick, or you're not feeling well, or even just dealing with the big change of everyone being at home or having to work from home and not having all your equipment and not having everyone around and just dealing with all this, it takes time. We're not machines that can just go on and off and be rebooted and suddenly work like we did in the office. So even though I normally work from home, this is a huge adjustment for me. So I guess the message today, which is really a message I'm trying to tell myself more than anything, is that is to have some self-compassion, is to be patient with yourself, with your family, and to know that each day you can make progress and feel a little bit better and make some strides in some areas. So for example, I started doing a 7-minute workout because that's all I can manage recently, from the New York Times. That 7-minute workout, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll post it in the comments below. And that's been great. So I feel like I made progress there. I've gotten out of my PJs before 1 p.m., so that's also progress. And I was able to keep the kitchen clean. I can't say much for the laundry explosion that's happening in my basement, but you know, we're trying to figure it out. I'm trying to divide the day up with my husband, like he gets the morning and I get the afternoon to work. That has not been working. I have hopes, but he needs to get some clearance, and so I'm waiting patiently, maybe not so patiently for that, but that's kind of how we're trying to tackle this, and I don't know if it's going to work or not. So we're kind of we're trying to stay light and playful, even though sometimes it doesn't feel so light, right? So again, so how can you be more compassionate? How can I be more self-compassionate? Just taking deep breaths, and when you feel yourself like really, really frustrated, reminding yourself, hey, this is new and I'm just learning how to do this. And so I can make progress each day and get better at it. The second thing is practicing gratitude, right? It's so simple. It's so easy for us to get panicked and worried about the world ending, the economy imploding, but you know, you're home and you have loved ones, and hopefully you have your health, and if you don't, hopefully you can get care, and hopefully you have food and toilet paper. So really, really focusing on the gratitude. Loving kindness meditation is something that I love to do. That's I'll include a link to a version of that if you want to give that a shot. But essentially it's just sending love to others and sending love to yourself. I love that one. So just finding ways to be more gentle, I guess, is my message for you, but also really, really for me. And I will be, as I'm figuring this all out, I'll be also sharing what I'm learning and doing with you. And coming up next week, I think I'll have some webinars coming out, so I'll keep you guys posted. And maybe I'll even do some Facebook Lives. So if you're interested in some Facebook Lives or some topics for me to address, please let me know. And that's it. Be well and stay well.